Alright guys, what's going on? It's Slumpy from Team Genesis, and we're here with 9th place from the Seattle Regionals. You know, it's like you played, what day did you play this weekend?
I played Prank Kids.
Prank Kids.
My name's Alex.
Alright. And so what were your matchups like today? Like,
well, matchups today, I played against BA, Harpy, 3 Sky Strikers, 2 Thunder Dragons, and 2 Altergeists.
okay.
My only losses were to Sky Strikers, 2 of them.
Okay. And that's usually your best matchup, which is
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, I've won my worst matchups on Altergeist, but I couldn't win I couldn't win 2 of the Strikers, which sucked.
Yeah, I mean, it's your day. But the guy that you lost to got 3rd place, right?
Yeah, both of them ended up in the top 32. One of them bubbled at the end of the round, lost to like a Gem Knight FTK. So
Yeah,
that's why I bubbled
if
that night.
If you would have won, then
I would have got top 8.
Probably 8th place instead of 9th. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get to the deck profile.
All right. So to start off, we've got the main deck Prank Kids. We got Lampsies, Fancies, Dropsies, and Roxies. These help you out in time. This gains life, this burns. Only when used for a fusion or link material for a Prank Kids card, for a Prank Kids summon. And yeah, these cards are amazing in time. This gets you help send cards from deck to grave. So you usually send stuff like Prank Kids Plan to help you recycle later. And then this has to banish from hand, draw 1. And it can come in clutch because you play like Pot of Desires, and if you like have a dead Desires in hand, you can just banish that and draw another card. And then to finish off the monsters, we just have 3 Ash Blossom. It's the best hand trap in the game, obviously. It's the most versatile, and I didn't play any other hand traps in the main besides this.
Okay.
I then played 3 Prank Kids Place. This is the light stage for the deck. It searches upon activation and it helps you chain block. So when you do a fusion summon, it's like the easiest way to chain block because it doesn't need an opponent to have a monster. You use your materials as 1 and 2, and then you chain this 3 so they can't ash your cards. Then we got 3 Prank Kids Pandemonium. This is the quick play fusion for them. They get locked into Prank Kids monsters for the rest of the turn. I think the biggest downside to it is that it only works during the main phase. So like there's no battle phase shenanigans you can do with this. Otherwise this card will be way better, but you have to play it. Then we got Prank Kids Pranks. This card's a great extender and a recycler all at 1. It has a discard Prank Kids card effect to summon a token that helps you like make the fusions or the links to help you plus later. And then at the end of the turn, it's Emerald for 3 Prank Kids cards. So like every turn, like it's super solid. Then we play 2 Terraformings for the field spells. And then we play 3 Instant Fusions, mainly to get Prank Kids Rocket, which is the best card in the deck by far. So, but yeah. And then we play 3 Polymerization to just make the Prank Kids fusions. This card's amazing. Like, if you open this and 2 Prank Kids and you go off hard. And then we play Invocation for the same reason as we play Poly. There's no other Polymerization that lets you fuse from hand without having heavy restrictions. And this is the best one we have. The only problem is this card can get randomly Ghost Bell, and that's a problem. Thankfully, I did not get Ghost Bell once at all today. So, I mean, not today, yesterday, but
Yeah.
So yeah, solid card. You only need the 2 just because you just need more polys. I played 3 Pot Desires for increased consistency. I only had like 1 bad like Pot of Desires the other day where I banished like 6 of my Prank Kids cards, like literally 3 of each, and it's like it blows. But like most of the time, this card's amazing in the deck.
Right.
Play 3 Call by the Graves to say no.
Yeah.
And then Prank Kids Plan. This lets you, during the main phase, perform a Link Summon immediately after the Fed resolves. So it can have some cheeky plays where people try to Widow Anchor you, and you go like, okay, but chain, Link Summon. And then the other effect is when when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish it. You can shuffle as many Prank Kids cards from your graveyard into the deck to reduce that attack by 100. So it can randomly come up clutch against Meliseek, because like all you have to do is shuffle 6 cards and it can't They can't send anything from from the field to the graveyard. And then again, it recycles everything, so it's amazing.
Alright. And how many cards are there in?
I played 41.
41, okay. Alright, we'll go with extra deck.
Alright, we got the extra deck here. We have the best card in the deck. It's Pranket's Rocket. It has 2 effects. The first one barely ever comes up. When it's fusion summoned, you can have the cards attack to make it be able to attack directly. That never comes up. It can be chic, I guess, in time, but you know. And then the other one is that it's an Infernity launcher for two Pranket monsters. It's not as long as they're non-fusion. So just starting off with this, like poly into this, gets you into different Prankets, gets you like into an insane board of like Toad, the Prankets Fusion Live, like that lets you go into Battle Butler, and Battle Butler is Raigeki, so it's huge disruptions. This card's honestly amazing. Then we have Weather Washer. He's an Armades for all Prankets monsters, and he has a tag out effect only during the opponent's turn. It specials 2 from graveyard, and they can't be destroyed by battle. And then we have the big boss, Battle Butler. It has 2 effects. One of them you can trigger, the other one only if your opponent gets rid of it. This works even if, like, for example, if they strike it, it works. So you tribute this card, so it can dodge like effect negation, and it Raigekis your opponent's board. And then the other effect is if it's sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect while in your possession. So even if they strike, like just strike with effect or somehow to like send it with Zabord, you special summon any card from your graveyard. I think. Yeah, 1 non-fusion monster in your graveyard. It's really good. Then we have the Link 2, Frankie's Dodo-Doodle-Doo. This is like the best Link 2 for the deck. It's almost on par with like Pranket's record on how good this card is. When this card's Link Summon, it lets you add any Pranket spell and trap card from the deck. So you usually grab Fusion, or if you have Fusion, you grab Pranks for exactly. And then all the links have an effect to tribute and add monsters to hand. And this one's only during your turn, and you have, not monsters, sorry, Pranket's cards. So you can tribute this and add 2 Pranket's cards from your graveyard to your hand. And it's just amazing recyclability, as long as it's not a link. Links can't recycle links, and fusions can't revive fusions. And then we have Pranket's Bow Wow. This is the same as like Pranket's Dodo-Doodle-Doo, but only during the opponent's turn for the tribute effect. And when he does that, your Pranket monsters can't be destroyed by card effects for the rest of the turn. And if he points to something, that Pranket's monster, that Pranket's monster gains 1,000 attack. Then we got Pranket's Rip-Roarin-Roaster. This card is a Harpy Feathers Roster by tributing, and then if it gets rid by like, for example, if you strike the summon, it adds any card in your graveyard to your hand, as long as it's not a link. It's amazing. Then we have Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Unicorn. This is just generic removal. Like, this card came up. This cards came up multiple times just to like get rid of punch cards. This only came up once during the day, but like it got rid of a Beatrice where I couldn't make Borload. So. Then we got the Link Force of the deck. We got Borosword Dragon and Borolo Dragon. These cards are absolutely broken. I never went into this card at all yesterday. But like in playtesting, this came up a lot. But because I played so much against like Thunder Dragon, this card's just way better. These cards are absolutely easy to go into. Like if you open Polymerization and like 2 Prankets, this is guaranteed like 2 of these. Like it's insane. And then the last card of the deck, we got Totally Awesome. You can make this off the Pranket's water one. So a general turn 1 board, it ends on Pranket's Bow Wow to return 2 cards from your hand into your opponent's turn. Totally Awesome, a set fusion, and another monster on board. And potentially, like, and some other stuff too. Like, depending on how you draw. This card's amazing. As for the side deck, we got 3 Denkos for the Altergeist Sky Striker matchup. This card's honestly amazing right now. Just being Altergeist is your worst matchup, so just being able to say no to them is hugely important. And for the same reason, we play Dino-Racer Pancratops. It's one of the best Go Second cards besides Evenly. And this helps you deal with the Altergeist matchup, because if they got Secret Village up or Rivalry, you really can't play around it. And that's why you need this card. I played this over Twin Twisters just because if they have Village, Twin Twisters doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to.
And then I play Cyframe Gamma. I did not use this card at all today. Like during the event, this is mainly for like Dark Warrior, or like if you're cheeky, you can just Pot of Desires and this, or like Ash. But like it just never came up. I'm not sure, and I barely ever cited it. So, 3 Evenly Match is the best Go Second card in the game right now. This card came up multiple times, like especially against Ultra guys, against like Thunder Dragon, and Sky Striker. This card's amazing. Like, absolutely play it. And then the last card in the deck is 3 Impermanence. This is mainly for like Dark Warrior, but honestly, I never had a time today, like in the event, where like, man, if I had Impermanence, I would win the game. It was very lackluster throughout the event.
Shoutouts?
Shoutouts? I got a bunch of them. I want to shoutouts to like just my Yugi bros: Sam, Levi, Justin, Evan, JR, Tyler, and Esteban. They're like my brothers. If I wouldn't be playing the game right now if it wasn't for them.
Right.
I love them from the bottom of my heart. And I would never trade them for anything. I love having our one business guys. Shout out to Team Genesis for doing this deck profile. Shout out to my man Danny here. And then and also congrats Sam and for getting second today, the event. Like, I'm just glad that we both did really well during the event. Not as well as I wanted to. Was one place away.
Yeah.
Had absolutely an amazing blast during the event, and I wish to replicate that in future.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the deck profile, and shout out to Tim for being an asshole. Always making with that 9th jokes.
That man hates me.
First place loser. All right, guys, we're out of here.